Hey guys, for this trek into DIY Tech, we're going to be flying the Scarab. I'm going to show you how I do some of the drills that I use to get my skills up on it. So this is a breaching drone. It normally would be used to go in the door first and take a look around if if the SWAT team's going in. But we're going to use it to do some drills because it's really stable. So I'm going to show you what the setup is here for it. It's right behind me here. And I don't know, the neighbors are doing some detailing and burning some stuff over there, so you might hear some noise and little smoke maybe. Here we go. All right, so this is the field setup that I normally use. Just a tripod with some phone holders on it, and I've got the one each 5.8 gigahertz monitor there. So this brings the video back from the camera on board the drone. I'm gonna fuzz out my location here. Some undisclosed location in Florida, and this is where I put the camera phone. So we're gonna move this camera to there, so you can watch the spot here. So this right here, this is our doorway. So that's about 3 feet apart. And I'm going to show you this. This is cool. If you don't have one of these are a handy. Get you one. Nice landing pad. That'll keep your drone safe. That'll also give you a target if you have a camera on there that you can focus on when you're landing. So that's the setup there. So I'm going to try to show you what I'm doing on the sticks as well at the same time that we're flying. We'll see how that works out because I'm going to have to set up a third camera here for that. And yeah, the sun's going down, so it's nice and cool right now. Okay, before we go to the sticks, I'm going to show you more or less what we're going to do with an overhead view. So we're going to highlight the poles that are in the ground right now. It's like 1 and then 2. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to do a motion like a box with the drone facing in the same direction. So it's like flying in the headless mode. So we're going to make that square. And then we're going to come around and do the square in the other direction. We may not do both when I fly. Just do a demo of each. And then we're going to come back around and do the point of interest flight with the drone facing both poles as we fly all the way around. And now we're going to go over to the sticks and actually do the flight. All right, here we go. Arming. Ooh, that's nice and quiet when it arms too. There's the nest. All right. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna go sideways. Get in front of the door. Turn it into the door. Let's see. There's a squirrel running across. I'm over here trying not to look at the squirrel. Squirrel running up the... Alright, we're inside the door. Looking left, looking right. Nobody got us. Alright, we're gonna side. And then we're gonna bring it to the pad and land it there. Well, I'm trying to get out here. I'm gonna try to get it as close to the H as possible. There we go. All right, disarm. Now the other one that you can do is arming. Let's see if I can do this while the squirrel is still out there. Here comes the smoke from the neighbors. I don't know what they're doing, but so you can make. So I'm gonna do a left motion, and then as I'm doing the left motion, turning the drone around. And I like to do a point of interest, and so hopefully the sticks stayed in view there. I know I'm turning the controller as if I'm moving the drone with the controller, but all right, so here we go. Let's bring it in for a landing. All right, and so that's the point of interest, where you just keep the focus on what your camera is looking at. So we tried to keep the poles inside of the point of interest. But anyway, that's it. All right, before we cut out, I know you guys have noticed there are no prop guards on this drone. So I purposely left them off. There are prop guards available for this drone, but I'm doing the drills without them because I feel like by raising the stakes, it kind of makes me focus in and get a little bit more out of practice. Now, I don't recommend that you guys do this. Definitely put your prop guards on if you have them. It makes it safer for the drone, safer for everything around you. And also, if you have any bystanders, right, you don't want any accidents to happen. So definitely use your prop guards if you have them. So there you go. Pretty simple, right? I hope you can still see me with the light going away. But anyway, as always, if you like, subscribe, and share. That'll help us get the videos out there. Appreciate the time we spend with me. We'll see you in the next video. We got to get out of the smoke.